Magandang buhay mga bata! Tara, samahan ninyo akong matuto kasama si
Teacher Aika, your online teacher. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and hit the notification bell for more videos. Thank you! Revised K-12 Curriculum, Math, Grade 5, Quarter 3, Lesson 1. Our topic for today is about double bar and line graphs. This is Teacher Aika, your online teacher. Let's start! Learning competencies and objectives. First, collects data pairs from interview, questionnaire, and other appropriate sources. Second, identify the appropriate graphs, bar graph or line graph to represent a given set of data. Contents, collects data pairs, bivariate, from interview, questionnaire, and other appropriate sources. Second, identify the appropriate graphs, bar graph, or line graph to represent a given set of data. Day 1. Let's have a short review. Teacher Jonalyn made a survey among 100 first-year students as to their favorite sports. The results are as follows. Legend. 1 basketball is equivalent to 5. 1 volleyball is equivalent to 5. And 1 football is equivalent to 5. And here's the table of favorite sports of first-year students. Basketball, male, 5 balls. Female, 2 balls. Volleyball, male, 2 balls. Female, 6 balls. Football, male, 3 balls. Female, 1 ball. Let's answer the following questions. 1. How many female students love playing volleyball? Answer, 30 female students. 2. How many male students love playing football? Answer, 15 male students. 3. How many students love basketball? Answer, 35 students. 4. Which sport is the most favorite? Answer, volleyball. 5. How many female students love football? Answer, 5 female students. Lesson purpose. Within the week, you will learn how to gather data pairs from interviews, survey questionnaires, and when to use a bar graph and a line graph. Data is a collection of information gathered by observations, measurements, research, or analyses. They may consist of facts, numbers, names, figures, or even description of things. Data is organized in the form of charts, tables, or graphs. The table below presents information. Observe and check the data presented in the table. Title, Grades in Math and Science of 10 students. Questions. A. How do you think you can get this information? Answer, by interviewing, giving survey questionnaire. B. Describe the information shown in the table. Answer, it is about the grades in math and science of 10 students. C. Where did you refer or base your answer in B? Answer from the title of the table. D. How would you describe a student in the table? What values are you going to use? Answer. It can be described through their grades in math or science. For example, student 1 got 89 in math and science. The two values that they use to describe student 1 is a data pair. The data above may be gathered through different methods, such as surveys, interviews, questionnaires, and others. Also, the set of data above are considered as data pairs. Unlocking content vocabulary. Data is a collection of information gathered by observations, measurements, research, or analysis. They may consist of facts, numbers, names, figures, or even description of things. Data is organized in the form of charts, tables, or graphs. Data collection refers to the methods used to collect data from different sources for a particular purpose. Data pairs are a set of paired observations of measurements collected, such as ages and weights of children, or hours studied and test scores of students. Subtopic number 1. Collects data pair. Bivariate from interview, questionnaire, and other appropriate sources. Explicitation. To collect data pairs, it is needed to design a data collection method that involves gathering information on two variables simultaneously. Here are a few approaches to collect data pairs. A. Interviews. A structured conversation where one participant asks questions and the other provides answers. It is where you ask participants questions about two data. During the interview, record the responses for both data. For example, interview individuals about their daily exercise habits and their stress levels. B. Questionnaire consists of a set of questions to collect information from a respondent. A survey or questionnaire that includes questions related to two data of interest. Participants can provide responses for both data in the same survey form. For example, you could survey about their age and their level of satisfaction with their stay in the school. Other examples of data pairs may be collected using interview or questionnaire are the following. First, grades and number of hours spent in studying. Second, grade in math and grade in science. Third, height and weight. Lesson activity number 1, survey. Instructions: survey 15 of your classmates using one of the questionnaires below. Then organize the data from the questionnaire and construct a table. Survey 1. Title: A survey on class heights and weights. Question 1. What is your height? Question 2. What is your weight? Survey 2. Title: A survey on family and age information. Question 1. How many brothers do you have? Question 2. How old are you? Survey 3. Title: A survey on study and cell phone habits. Question 1. How many times do you check your cell phones for new message in an hour? Question 2. How many hours do you spend in doing your homework? Subtopic number 2. Identify the appropriate graph, bar graph or line graph, to represent a given set of data, days 2 to 3. Explicitation. What other method or presentation can be used to display responses in a survey? Answer, graphs. What is a bar graph? Bar graph is a graph which uses either horizontal or vertical bars to represent data. The types of bar graph include horizontal bar graph and vertical bar graph. The length of a bar represents a quantity. Therefore, bars can be compared by examining the bar length. In the vertical bar graph, bars extend from bottom to top. The vertical line is the scale of the graph. Examples: comparing the grades or scores of students in different subjects or classes. Displaying the distribution of responses to a multiple choice question. Example, favorite color, preferred mode of transportation. Among survey participants. Please study the graph here. Title, favorite sports. Scale, 1 unit is equivalent to 5 students. Questions. A. What sport got the highest choice among the students? Answer, basketball. B. What is the least favorite sport of the students? Answer, golf. C. How many students like basketball? Answer, 16 students. D. How many students were surveyed about their favorite sports? Answer, 52 students. Lesson activity. Refer to the graph below in answering the following questions. Title, teacher responses to changing school starting time. Questions. A. What is the data about? Answer, teacher responses to changing school starting time. B. What do those bars represent? Answer, number of teachers who voted for their opinion, favor, oppose, or no opinion. C. What information does the last bar represent? Answer, number of teachers who voted for no opinion. D. How many teachers opposed the change in school starting time? Answer, 14. E. How many teachers favor the change in school starting time? Answer, 18. Line graphs. What is a line graph? Line graph is a type of graph used to represent changes in data over a period of time. Usually, data are represented by points and are connected by line segments. In general, the horizontal axis is used as the time axis and the vertical axis is used to show the changes in the other quantity. Example of line graph. Title, temperature on 1st September. Questions. A. What information can you read or see from the line graph? Answer. The line graph shows temperature on September 1 from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. B. What values are found in the x-axis, y-axis? Answer. In x-axis is time from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m., where the temperature in September 1 were taken or recorded. In the y-axis is the temperature in degrees Celsius. C. What is the temperature on September 1 at 4 p.m.? Answer: 16 degrees Celsius. D. What is the highest recorded temperature on September 1? Answer: 16 degrees Celsius. Line graphs. When to use the line graph? Data like changes in population, temperature, and profit can be represented by a line graph. Examples: A. Daily temperature of San Ignacio Elementary School for 7 days to monitor heat index. B. Number of boxes of donuts sold in a week. C. Population in Pampanga Province for a period of 6 years. Activity number 2. Identify me. Instructions: A. Refer to the line graph in answering the following questions. Title: Donuts sold. Question: 1. What information can you read or see from the line graph? Answer: number of boxes of donuts sold in a day. 2. Which data from the graph indicates a period of time? Answer: days of the week. 3. What is the lowest points of the line graph? Describe the lowest point using the data values found in X and Y axis. Answer: sold 5 boxes only on Monday and Thursday. 4. Identify one information that they can read from the graph. Answer: total number of donuts sold from Monday to Friday. Activity number 2, identify me. Instructions: B. Identify the following as bar graph or line graph. 1. It is commonly drawn to show information that changes over time. Answer: line graph. 2. It represents numerical data by double bars or rectangles of equal width and varying height. Answer: bar graph. 3. It is particularly useful for showing similar data between two different groups. Answer: bar graph. Activity number 3, what will I use? Line graph or bar graph? Instructions: given the following situations, identify what is the appropriate graph to be used. Write L for line graph and B for bar graph. 1. Comparing the monthly income of Jollibee and McDonald's. Answer: B. 2. Tracing the number of patients of heat stroke of a city for the last 3 months. Answer: L. 3. Sales performance of different shampoo brands in a period of 6 months. Answer: L. 4. Illustrating the number of absences of grade 5 for the past 3 weeks due to heat index. Answer: L. 5. Presenting the satisfaction ratings of young and adult customers for different products offered by a company. Answer B. Learners' takeaways. What did I learn? Data can be defined as collection of numbers about a specific topic or subject. There are few approaches in gathering data. The two familiar methods are interview and questionnaire. Collected data may be presented using graphs. The bar graph are effective for visually representing data or for comparing different categories. Collected data may be presented using graphs. The line graph is a type of graph used to represent changes in data over a period of time. Reflection on learning. How can we connect this lesson to our everyday lives? Answer: we can connect this lesson to our daily lives because we often collect and use data without noticing it, like when we check our grades, track our allowance, or compare the weather each day. Graphs help us understand information easily. Cite instances where interview and survey methods help you in your studies or in your everyday living. Answer: interviews and surveys help me when I ask my classmates about their favorite subjects or when our teacher asks the class about how we study at home. At home, I can use surveys to ask my family what food they want for dinner or which movie to watch. Cite instances where knowledge of bar graph and line graph is useful in practical contexts. Answer: bar graphs and line graphs are useful when we want to see changes or compare things. For example, I can make a bar graph to compare my test scores in different subjects or use a line graph to track my height every year. Day 4. Formative assessment. A. Answer the following questions using the given problem. Teacher Hazel was tasked to gather data through a questionnaire about the number of absences incurred by grade 5 students for the first 2 weeks of April from Monday to Friday. She tallied the data gathered and the table shows the results. Number of absences of grade 5 students in first week of April: Monday 8, Tuesday 4, Wednesday 6, Thursday 7, Friday 10. A. What is the data all about? Answer: number of absences of grade 5 students in first week and second week of April. B. If you are to construct the double bar graph for the given data, what labels would be correct to use for the two bars? Answer: bar for the first week and bar for the second week. C. What labels should be used on the horizontal or x-axis, for the vertical or y-axis? Answer: horizontal, days of the week; vertical, number of absences. D. Which double graph correctly represents the data above? Answer: Figure 1. E. Which line graph correctly represents changes in Kelly's heights from 0 years to 8 years old? The table below shows the data. Title: Changes Kelly's height from 0 years to 8 years. Age: 0. Height: 4, 2, 28, 4, 44, 6, 52, and 8, 64. Answer, first figure. Maraming salamat sa panonood. Huwag kalimutang i-like at mag-subscribe para sa higit pang educational content. I-click ang bell icon para ma-update ka sa ating mga bagong video. Salamat!